Yo, what's good, y'all? We are back with another video. We got a EOS aka 1090 Jake video. Famous Richard indicted by the feds 1 month after catching a headshot in New York City. That sounds crazy. Let's go ahead and get into this video. If you fuck with the video, drop a like. Don't forget.
They say Boot Gang walked so Famous Richard could run.
No cap though.
It's a whole lot of gas. What you wanna do, bro? What's that on you? What's that on you, bro? What's that on you, bro? Oh, what's that on you, bro? Oh, man. Oh.
Hey, but shout out Boot Gang though. He made a complete 180. His life gave it to God. He still got all the tats on his face. I think he should get them hoes removed. But hey, he looked like he going in the right direction. So good for him, man.
Gang, gang.
That purified by your graciousness, we may be.
Yeah! What's up?
She said turn it off.
Yes, get out.
She said turn it off.
Bro, when it's
No, I said.
is that a church like on Sunday or is that a funeral service? I hope that's not a funeral service.
Hey, on King David, since I was a kid, I was always scared of dogs.
On King David, y'all know who the f I am, shorty?
Bro, why you stay trolling these cops, bro?
Oh yeah, on my dead homies, run up, my dead homies. I'ma do you. Oh yeah. Stop tweaking with me on King Dave. You're not even cut like that before I take your pipe.
What's up, everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on the series of events that led up to Famous Richard being indicted by the feds. When it comes to Florida, not many places can top the madness. And then there's Chicago.
This nigga just run with a lobster?
Not many places can top the madness. And then there's Chicago. 25-year-old Richard Sharp, aka Famous Richard, would fall somewhere between the line of troll and comedian.
Cardi B always said it's always a motherfucker uglier than you, shorty. So just appreciate life. King David, hit that right guy.
You right, he got that.
No, trespassing, get out of here.
Get out,
Get out,
you
get out.
okay?
You're
You just came to your last time, bro.
trespassing, you
Okay,
have to
today,
leave.
I'm not
You're
Kanye.
trespassing, you have to leave.
Oh, King David, shorty.
I'm not bro.
King David. Oh, King David, shorty.
Gaining fame for his wild antics, he'd move out of Chicago, travel into the more luxurious state of New Jersey. Richard was now close enough to where he'd be able to make content in none other than New York City and be safely outside of the madness that is Chicago. Now, he wasn't necessarily pranking the people of New York. He was running down on one of New York's most notorious gangs, the NYPD. Famous
Why
Richard
is he
was literally
screaming,
going
bro?
viral for pressing cops for their guns, and Instagram was loving it. The New York Post would even write an article stating NYPD searching for armed rapper trying to take cops' guns, and the NYPD would file an intelligence alert.
What? Okay, this is doing too much, bro. He is a YouTube. He's just a content creator, bro. Y'all doing too much. What is this? A whole fucking document talk? Come
Warning
on.
the city about Famous Richard.
Come on,
He'd
man.
do a few harmless pranks, come across
Harmless.
celebrities, and his career seemed to be on a steady rise. But NYC isn't all glamour and glitz. It's streets, bricks, and projects. And within those streets and projects are the gangs of New York. Now, coming from Chicago, Famous Richard was no stranger to gangs and has an alleged tie to the Black Disciples himself. But many from Chicago would criticize his roots to the city, claiming he grew up somewhere in Minnesota. Richard would take to Instagram with his birth certificate, proving he was not only born in Roseland Hospital in Chicago, but that he's from the Hunnits.
It's crazy that he even gotta do that shit. Why y'all care so much? Y'all be dick eating.
King David, stop trolling me, man. Was born in Roseland Hospital, gang. I am from the Hunnits, gang. Stop trolling me, gang.
Located in the Roseland neighborhood on the south side,
Trolling
the Wild
really made that
Hunnits got
nigga
its
go and get
nickname
his
from the
birth
street
certificate.
numbers and the
That's
high
crazy.
level of crime. It's unknown how long Famous Richard lived in the area, but he definitely has roots in Chicago as his brother fell victim to the streets. On June 3rd, 2024, Chicago PD would respond to shots fired on Merrill Ave. This was the heart of Paxtown, an area based around 71st and Paxton, controlled by gangster disciples. Arriving on scene, officers would find 26-year-old Joshua Sharp, who was more commonly known as Lil Josh, the older brother of famous Richard.
Damn.
Josh had been shot multiple times to the body and once in the forehead, leaving him to be pronounced dead at the scene.
Shit, in the forehead?
A witness would tell police they saw Josh on the ground when the suspect ran up, opening fire into his body before running off. Lil Josh was another rapper whose career went nowhere, and he can be seen in a throwback freestyle with two GDs very famous in Chicago drill history, Taekwon World TB and Taekwon World Poppy. All three of them would die from headshots in separate shootings.
Bro.
As soon as it became known Josh was dead, various gangsters in Chicago would start dissing Josh, including NLMB and the Bloodhounds. With the dissing of his dead brother, famous Richard would fire back, dissing NLMB's dead members. But he was doing so from the safety of another city. Richard would take it a step further when he created the Quando Rondo Challenge.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
What are we doing, bro? You overdoing this shit. I ain't gonna lie. You just dick eating. You ain't got what the fuck? What beef you got with Quando Rondo, bro? You just tagging on with that shit. This corny as hell.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
The video
this shit ain't cool, bro.
was a recreation of Quando witnessing his cousin's murder, the very same murder Lil Durk is charged with ordering. But again, Richard is from Chicago, where dissing the dead is as normal as making them dead. But in New York, Richard would quickly find the attention he sought.
Let a nigga play with me out here, gang. On King David. Let a nigga in New York play with me, gang. On King David, nigga. Y'all know, nigga. Come on, gang. Ain't nobody gonna play with me. If I want a nigga to play with me, I be waiting on
2 hours later.
Love y'all, folks. Okay.
Damn, 2 hours later.
That page is backdoor.
This page is backdoored me on King David. I was doing a promo. 3 niggas hopped that on me, and I just got shot. I love y'all. Damn.
Oh, I love y'all on BD, folks.
Why you trusting a page that got 1 post? Nigga, come on, man.
Motherfucker just shot me.
A lot of speculation came as to if he was really shot or was he just clout chasing. But the news would confirm the shooting did actually take place.
Tonight, police are searching for the 2 people responsible for a shooting in Brooklyn. It happened in Bushwick off Central Avenue near Palmetto Street. Officers found a 25-year-old man grazed by a bullet to the head. He was rushed to a hospital in stable condition.
Oh, he got grazed. He ain't get shot for real. I mean, a graze is still tough. That's still crazy. But much rather a graze than a headshot.
Police say 2 men got away on a moped.
Now, famous Richard wouldn't be himself if he didn't make light of the situation, and he'd turn his own hospital release into a skit. In the skit, you can clearly see where Richard was grazed, as he has a patch with stitches on the back of his head. New York Crip Gino Rax would take the Instagram calling out famous Richard, claiming he ratted.
Yo, hold up. Yo, Rich, you know you just ratted, right? You was a rat. You just dry snitch. Stop ratting on niggas on Please Don't Laugh, mud. You talking about? You lucky niggas caught you before I got to caught you, you heard? Go get back.
Nigga talking about go get back, bro. You are a fucking warehouse worker. What is you like, bro? Y'all niggas need to get a life.
Gino would then share a screen recording of his DMs arguing with Richard, who said nobody ever did anything to him.
No nigga ever grazed me. I didn't even get grazed on King David, nigga. When I hit the gate, when I jumped over the gate, I hit my head on the gate, on my brother grave. When the police came, that's the first thing they seen. So they seen blood, they thought I was grazed, you goofy. You were internet nigga on King David, on bro grave. Niggas really...
I mean, that don't sound right, though, because that's not what the news report said. And what gate do you... Nigga, what? So what you trying to say, the gate had like a opening, a little sandwich opening you dropped through? How the fuck you hit the top of your head on? Come on, bro.
You hear me? I really did call niggas from y'all hood and belt to their ass, gang.
On my brother grave, I just got your location to your job. On King David, I'ma knock you out and wake you back up.
He trolling.
On my brother grave, your ass gonna be trending.
He said, I'm a what?
King David, I'ma knock you out and wake you back up. On my brother grave, your ass gonna be trending for the rest of your life.
So whether or not he got shot, we don't know, as it's common for rappers to deny it so the shooters don't feel accomplished. But we do know shots were fired, and Richard damn near died after being lured into Bushwick. So almost getting his head took off before the new year, the feds would knock his head off less than 2 weeks into 2025. On January 10th, Richard would be taken into custody and indicted on possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The feds would allege 1 month after Richard's brother was killed, Richard possessed a 9mm Beretta with a defaced serial number and an extended magazine holding 25 rounds. Richard, or someone close to him, would
doing what with it though? How you know? What you mean? What, did they pull him over in a traffic stop or something and find a gun in the car? What?
The Instagram stating he needs a federal lawyer and he'd call upon his fans and supporters for help. But with the feds, there isn't much that can be done. Unless Richard has Zay Osama money and can get the same lawyer who got Zay 14 months in prison for a Glock with a switch, then Richard can expect to get something around 4 years in federal prison. Whether it was his brother's death mixed with the paranoia from the dissing Richard did, or he just kept it on him, knowing he was playing a risky game in New York, Famous Richard's career.
I don't know why he chose to have it in New York, but I mean, didn't he get shot at in New York? I mean, it would make sense, but yeah, man, I don't know. If you got ops, I don't think you should go to New York because you can't have no gun out there. It's other places you can go to make content where you could legally walk around with it. I mean, no, you a felon. Yeah, you fucked up.
Officially been put on standby.
I forgot he a felon.
And could quite possibly be ended as he awaits federal prosecution. Now with the internet,
that's crazy.
It's almost like a gladiator ring, right? The fucking Coliseum. That's what the internet has become, because the consumers, the people that's watching, they want more and more and more. They want riskier shit, more dangerous shit. You're pussy if you don't do this. You're a bitch if you don't do that. And then when you do it, you're stupid, you're dead. And then they're in your comments saying, ha ha ha, whatever you got.
Exactly like what happened to Dirk. Exactly like what's happening to Dirk. Slide for Vaughn, Sliv for Vaughn. Dumbass nigga. Why would you do that? You got money. Why would you put your, like, it's a lose-lose with the internet, bro. So do what you gotta do. Fuck what the internet gotta say.
Right? That's the internet. Boom Gang did crazy shit, especially for his time. He's really like one of the pioneers of doing crazy fucking shit.
He was
running up in churches, running on store counters, everything.
Okay.
But he completely changed his life around.
Yeah.
He was on drugs, he was on this, he was on that, completely changed his life. Now he's a man of God. And all anybody can do is salute that, bro, because the career that he had was only gonna go so far. And a lot of the people that were on that ride with him went nowhere. So when it comes to Famous Richard, you can only ride this wave until it goes bad. Yeah. That graze to the head, whether it was real or not, could have ended his life at the end of the day. Now he's going to federal prison and he's made plenty of enemies dissing on the internet. Yeah. And it's unfortunate because, you know, society or the internet is fueling the fuckery. The fuckery is putting money in people's pockets. And when they see, oh, he's doing dumb shit making money, I'm gonna do dumb shit and make some money. And it becomes this endless cycle of just jackhassery. You know, we don't have Jerry Springer anymore. You don't need the fucking platform. You just go right on the internet
right
yourself
on your phone.
And fucking record it. But this is the outcome. He escaped Chicago only to act up in another city. Pressing the cops, as risky as it was, you know, it was entertaining. But getting into it with gang members in a new city, you might as well have just stayed in Chicago.
Now they got a vendetta against you.
Out the trenches just to move to another area where you gotta
getting the
carry a
same shit.
Beretta with an extended magazine, and then you're going from Jersey to New York because it takes like 2 seconds. You're just crossing a bridge, but that's interstate commerce. That just became federal because you're taking a gun illegally from one state to another. And neither state you can have a 25 round mega fucking zine. So it's like, Famous Richard, he knew what he was doing, you know? And he's gonna suffer the consequences because of that. I don't think his career, if he's gonna sit down for 3, 4, 5 years, I don't think his career is gonna be waiting for him. There's gonna be plenty of new hymns. There's gonna be plenty more Famous Richards and boot gangs.
That might be a rap coming. Famous Richard, bro.
You know what I mean?
There's
There's gonna be new skits and new this and new that. It's a career killer. And it's something that a lot of you young motherfuckers need to look at, because all that clout chasing will end up with some dumb shit happening. You move out of the hood for a better life. You don't move out of the hood to go fuck off in another hood.
Yes, bro. Move out and stay out.
Kept your family in the first hood. Otherwise, you should have just stayed there. But I'll keep y'all updated on the case. Like I said, with the feds, it's pretty much said and done. And Famous Richard doesn't have money like that, so don't expect some top flight fucking lawyer. He's gonna sign off, and hopefully his bit ain't too long. But hey, it's 1090J. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
All right, man. That's the end of that video, man. Free Famous Richard, bro. Free Famous Richard. Hopefully he can, I don't know. Hopefully he get a decent plea deal to where he don't gotta do too much time for that gun, bro. Yeah, like 1090J said, I don't think it's gonna be no career wait for him if he got to do more than a year or two max. Anything after that is over with. You're gonna have to start from scratch. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about Famous Richard. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. We out.